Hi. Hi, Lena. Hi, Cats. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Adam. Hi, Kayla. How you guys doing? I'm going to try and move you a little bit forward. Let's see. I'm going to try a different location today. See if it works out a little bit better for you. Hi, Marilyn. Dinner was good. I had filet mignon. But I did have, what do you call it? Clam chowder. Clam chowder was our appetizer. How you doing? How you doing? How's everybody? It's going good. Tomorrow I go home. Tonight, Susan, we're going to do some more watercolors. I'm feeling a little bit better. I think yesterday was just a little too stressful. So if we have time, I'll do 2 paintings. I'm thinking about doing like a vase with some flowers, and then, or I might start with a under the water kind of look, like a maybe jellyfish or something like that. I think it'd be fun to try something different besides flowers. Maybe we'll do something different besides flowers. I'm gonna try I saw a TikToker do these jellyfish under the water kind of a thing, and it looked really cool. So I think I'm gonna try that. I looked so scrappy. It was raining, and we had to walk to the restaurant. It was just a block down, not far, like 500 feet, but it was pouring. So here we are. How you guys doing? We'll just give everybody a couple minutes to join. I saw it, but I didn't click on it. I had really bad reception when you sent it to me, Shetty. This is like really bad internet here for some reason. I don't know why. But I have to open it, so I'm going to try and do it on the train tomorrow so I could watch it. But I did see it. Hey, Terry. How are you, my girl? I'm at a conference. I'm in Maryland. I can never get away from the rain, no. How you doing? I was with Jess. We just had dinner with Jessica. And who else were we with? With Johnny, Michael, Amanda. It is a pretty hotel room. And I found out what the dots are. So my window has white dots on it. And I thought it was to prevent people from looking in, because in case you wanted to go streak. But no, you know what it is, guys? It's a design. It's a sailboat on the side of the building of the hotel, and my window happens to be in the design. So I'll post the picture of it on Discord so you guys could see it. It's pretty cool. It's like the sail of a sailboat. That's what the white dots were. I thought it was for some perverted reason. So how's everybody doing? Good? Okay, I think we have a good bunch. So shall we do a little bit more watercolor? I wasn't feeling it last night. You guys, I was struggling. I mean, I like the background. I haven't added anything to it. This is the background that I made last night. And I still have my, whatever the hell this is gonna be. And maybe at the end of the night, we'll figure something to put on here. I was spinning it around to see what I felt like it. I kind of feel like this way is pretty good, because it kind of looks like this is like a mountain and that's almost like trees, that maybe I can make that work. I don't know, but we'll see. But right now I thought it would be kind of cool to kind of take a break from the floral. Well, normally I do flowers because that's what I'm trying to learn how to do, but maybe we'll do something like, what do you call it? Under the sea. How's that sound? Something simple, like jellyfish are simple. Jellyfish are like half circles, domes, right? And we'll see how it comes out. Sound good? Christmas theme. All right, I have my mind set on the ocean. Let's do the ocean, and then we'll do Christmas, a fall theme. No, I love fall, but I want to do the ocean, Adam. We're gonna do the ocean. So I watched somebody do this. So I'm gonna try. Can you guys see? Is that good enough? Do I need to push you back so you can see a little bit more? Fall under the ocean. You're silly. Is that better? Can you guys see the whole paper now? Okay. All right. So what she did was she put blue and then a teensy weensy bit of purple whitewash so it'll look like the ocean. So we're gonna do that first. And I already put a little bit of water on my colors so they could start activating. So let's see, I'm gonna go with the dark blue and we're gonna add some water to it. And I'm using the big brush because I wanna cover the whole thing. And guys, I needed this so bad because dinner was good. We had an option. Our appetizer was either a salad, and then it was either salad or clam chowder, New England clam chowder. So I opted for the clam chowder. And it was good. It was really good, actually. And then dinner was either salmon or filet mignon or chicken. So I opted for salmon. You know what I didn't do? I didn't make a border, but that's okay because I'm gonna go right to the end. Whoa. We'll see how this one comes out. If it'll be worth putting up for some donations. We'll see. Okay. Kind of looks like the ocean. So it's a little bit of purple, very whitewashed, but I'm gonna have to dry it because then we're gonna put our jellyfish. And it doesn't work because there's only one plug over here. I'm gonna have to unplug my phone and then plug it back in. Ooh, the charger is hot. What is up with that? I go home tomorrow. My train leaves around 1:30. So I'll be home for regular live tomorrow. Okay. I need to plug my phone in because I'm a little concerned about this charger being so hot. However, so yeah. So I had New England clam chowder, filet mignon, and for dessert I had creme brulee. But oh my God, they had so much sugar on the top. I took one bite of it and then I peeled the sugar off and I took it off and I just ate the creme. I didn't eat the brulee on top. Can you ever over dry the pages? I don't think so because they're gonna dry. See, so I dried this and you see how it's just slightly, a little bit warped, but not too bad. It's not all curly whirly, kind of like this one is. See how it's a little curly whirly? But what I find is when I'm done with them, when I'm home, I lay them on top of the table and I put a heavy book on top and it flattens them out. But you could also put tape around it and the tape will prevent it from curling up when you're drying it. That helps as well. The bowing, exactly. Yeah, the tape is good, but and you want to tape it to something that is going to come off, like normally my mat at home, I would tape it to that. And I tried taping it to here, but for some reason, the washi tape was peeling the paper when we peeled it off, and it's not supposed to do that. So I don't know if it's this particular kind of washi tape. I guess there's different kinds. I don't know, but I decided I'm not going to do it. Didn't want to risk it. But again, I'm not a professional watercolorer by any stretch of the imagination. I am what I consider to be a beginner. I am a beginner. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going along and I'm learning by experimenting. And you could also iron the paper. That is correct. I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna use this one. Okay, I'm gonna wet my brush. So what I saw her do, she did a bunch of, oh, I wonder why this is, look at that. You see that? Huh. I never used that one, and it's already like that. I don't think I want to use that. I feel like it's going to ruin the let me see if I can tame it down. If it stays down, then we're good. It could just be the way it dried. All right, it doesn't have those wild hairs anymore. Okay. Well, look at that. It's starting to come out. I'm not going to use that one. I didn't want to use one that's too thick. I'll go with this one. I don't have all my brushes with me. Can't bring them all. I'm good, Sandra. Sandy. Oh my goodness, Adam. Okay, so she did like a blue, what do you call it? Jellyfish. She did a pink jellyfish. She did I forget what other color, like purple, a whole bunch of them. I don't have that much room. I think I'm only going to do 3. And I think I'm going to do a blue one, a pink one, and a purple one. I did enjoy the train ride, Kim. A lot of room. It was nice to plug in my phone. I found it weird without a divider in the middle, but hey, could be worse. Okay, so she said you want to put a lot of pigment on here, and here we go. And we're gonna do half moons kind of a thing, or half a circle. Okay, just like that. That's all she did. Okay, then you're gonna wash your brush, and then you're gonna put clean water, and you just go in here with the clean water and it kind of just dilutes. You leave a little bit of the outline, but you let it kind of dilute a little bit to give you that opaqueness. Okay, kind of like that. Okay. Now we're gonna do the next one. I'm gonna do a pink one, and I'm gonna do the pink one upside down. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. If it kills us, we're gonna have fun today. Do I have pink on here? I don't think. I'm just wiping some of the color off so that I have a clean palette for the pink. Because I don't think I used pink before. Okay. Okay, that's a good color. The Connie and Adam show. Again, just the simple shape. Adam would be in a timeout every day. And then you just put water right in the center and you pull. That's cute. Okay, so we got our second one. And now I'm gonna do a blue one. Oh, should I do blue or should I do green? What color? I'm thinking blue would be cool. I did pink. The bottom one is pink. Okay, just a simple half dome. Clean water. Okay. Thank you for the gifts. Okay, so we have a blue, a purple, and a pink. So now we're gonna give it some dimension. We're gonna go back and with our purple, gonna give it like a little bit of a line. Don't think I did a very good line. And then I think put a little bit of dimension again, now that it's dry. Kind of did that. You're gonna work. So it was a pretty simple process. It's just like a half, right? We start out with just a half a, it's not even a circle. I don't know what, I guess it's kind of like a circle, right? I don't know. But it's a simple design. I watched her do it and I'm like, I could do that. Once I get the design, this is the first time I'm doing it. So I think once I get my lines a little bit better. Let's do the pink now. Just a bunch of squiggly lines. It's like a half oval, Christmas pudding shape. Anybody water painting with me? And I just put a little bit of lines going up that way, but it'll be like that. Now we'll do the blue one. Oh, I watched it last night too. The show that you guys suggested. I did watch it, and yeah, it was like, basically, it was exactly what I thought it was going to happen. So making a tag book. The name of it was, I took a picture of it. Oh, thank you for joining my team. What was the name of it, guys, again? In the something. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Really? I have a calming spirit? That's awesome. Okay. What do you think? I think that's kind of cool. You know what? We could do a half one and maybe some legs coming down there. We could do a half one going the other way. Maybe we'll do a green one. Let's do a green one. I feel like we need a little bit of green. Aw, thank you, Tracy. And welcome. Are you new to my page? I'm currently traveling. So we're doing watercolors. I usually make books, but I'm watercoloring because I'm at a hotel. Oh, well, welcome. It's always nice to have new people. We have a great group of people here. We all support each other and help each other and bust each other's chops a lot too. And we also communicate on Discord if you're interested. I have a Discord server. It's in my link tree that you could join, and that's where we communicate when I'm not live. So I'm not a watercolor professional at all, just so you know. So don't be like, what is she doing? I'm teaching myself by watching others. And because I'm traveling for work, I decided that at the hotels, I'm watercoloring at night because it gives me a little bit of stress relief. Just a little green one up in the corner, just for fun. Okay, I need to dry this again. Well, these are pretty dry. So then what she did was she took this little, I have like a white pen, and she just did like a couple of lines. Which was kind of cool. Nothing crazy. This one's not dry yet. See the little white lines? Kind of gave it a little bit of something. You thought you were my stress relief. I feel like the background should have been a little bit bluer, but that's okay for now. Should have been a little bit darker. I think it would have been nicer. Maybe I could still add some. Let's try it. What's the worst that can happen, right? I screw the whole thing up. Just putting a little bit of blue. I'm not touching the jellyfish. Just kind of going around it. So I have some good news to share. Guess what I got today? How many things did you tap or do? I got the result of my PET scan. No, I was not thrifting. Yes, Caroline. Am I pregnant? That would be a miracle. Yes, Carrie Ann. It says they found nothing. Ah! High five. My PET scan, I believe, is clear. I mean, I have to get the official news from the doctor, but I can read, and it said that they didn't find anything. So I know that's great news. So I'm like, okay, one off. So the last thing we need to do is I'm going to go to the surgeon about my pancreas to review the results. So that's on Thursday. Thursday, I'm going to the doctor to review that result. I know. Thank you, guys. Hence the calming presence. Probably Tracy. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, guys. I know, it's amazing. It's just, you know what? It gives us peace of mind for a year because I repeat it next. So every year, I'm always going to, when I do the tests, it's going to be a little bit of, like a week of crazy because I have to do the test. I have to do it every year. Now, maybe at some point, I'll go every 2 years. Like right now, my brain surgeon, it's so weird talking like that. My brain surgeon, my other surgeon. But anyhow, my brain surgeon, is having me do my MRI of my head every 2 years because I had 5 years clear. So now I jump to every 2 years, which is great. And then I'm assuming at some point they're going to tell me to stop. But I just, that makes me nervous because I kind of feel like doing these tests, even though they're a pain in the butt, I'm staying on top of my health because I do have random shit just come up out of the blue. And unfortunately, twice it was cancer. So I'm always going to be concerned about that. But for right now, we got great news and we're going to be able to move on. Hopefully Thursday will be good news too. And then all this is behind us until next year when I have to do my brain scan. And they're going to find a brain because I know I have one. Oh, you're not missing good news. It's great. Listen, go hang out with your brother. Family's important, Marion. Okay? I know. I do have the rest of my chocolate cake. I've been so good. I didn't really eat all of it at all. I only ate a few bites. Look, it's still here. This was from last night. I'm going to take a bite. One bite. That's it. That's all I need. See you soon, Tracy. My schedule is posted if you're interested, okay? Go check out my schedule. But I'm usually Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Wednesday, Fridays at 7:30, and Sunday I go on at 6. And then I'll post my schedule for October. Thank you. It was nice meeting you. You need a piece of cake now? Okay. I think this is pretty good. I don't think it really needs anything else. Look, see a little bit of the dark blue? Made it pop a little bit more. But I think that's cute. Okay. Now we did our fishy. Let's see. Let's do another one, shall we? And then after we do this one, we're going to tackle last night's and see what we can make out of that. Yeah, I mean, for the first time, I'm sure I can improve on it. I think that if I use a bigger piece of paper, I'll have more room to make them a little bit bigger, and I think it'll be nicer. But for a practice run, I'm okay with it for the first time. It's no Van Gogh. It's a Connie Go. Okay. So next, I am thinking I would like to make a vase with some flowers in it. You guys cool with that? Like a vase and then flowers coming out of it. And we'll do the flowers in like autumn colors, like orange and yellow and green. A vase. Yes, we're going to make a vase, darling. I'm going to talk like this because it's a vase, not a vase. A vase. Is it vase or vase? How do you guys say it? I say, you know what? I'm thinking, I say it both ways. I say vase and I also say vase. You say tomato and I say tomato. Hold my pinky. I can't do I have to hold this one up like this. I can't do this one because I need my pinky down. This makes it totally proper. Proper. Okay, so what I saw people doing on TikTok was you say vase. Vase. I know. Vase. Vase or vase? Tomato. But I saw that they used gray to make the vase. We'll switch to vase. So let me see. I know I put some, yeah, I did put water on the gray. Awesome. So let me find my gray spot. Here it is. And I'm going to add a little bit of water. Because you always want to start, and I'm learning, always want to start with the lightest version of the color, because you could always make it darker. It's kind of hard to go the other way. Okay, I think we're pretty good. So I'm gonna do like the shape, like castle, not castle. I'm gonna do a shape of like almost like a mason jar kind of a shape. I'm thinking. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. We're gonna wing it. Okay, let's start with, let's make it appear. Just want to get the basic shape. Okay, so I got a basic shape of a vase. Connie Van Gogh, I don't know about that. So it was so loud in the restaurant. So they had like this room set aside for us. And inside the room, there was like a little covered area. And I went in there and it was so loud. I couldn't even hear the person directly across from me. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so this is, I think the vase looks good just like that. Gonna round the corner off a little bit over here. And then I think I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit, maybe like, what color? Maybe a little bit of this brown to do like a little shadow. Okay. Just a little shadow. Okay, so I'm gonna dry this because I wanna do some stems for our flowers. Oh, I gotta plug it in. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Actually, no. I'm gonna call it a mason jar so we don't fight about it being a vase or a vase. Okay. Actually, that looks pretty good. I learned to leave a little bit of the white so it looks like a vase, like a little jar. See the little bit of the white and a little bit of the shadow? Okay. So now we're gonna use a little bit of green to make our stems. Thanks, Sharon. It looks cool, right? That wasn't so hard to do. So you saw me. I just did the outline, right? And then I put I put darker on one side than on the other. I brought the water in. And it gives the impression that it's, it's see-through, but it's still there. Yay! That part came out good. Let's hope the rest comes out good. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab a little bit of my green. And which one did I put the water on? I think it was the moss green. Yeah. Which is this one over here. I don't want a lot of water. I just want color, to make our lines. Okay, I think that's good enough for our need a sunflower among my ooh. I was just gonna make like little simple, I might either 4 or 5 petal. I'm not sure which kind. We'll see how the first one goes is gonna determine how the rest of them go. So I'm just gonna do like little circles of a very, very light color, and then we'll go back and put more dimension in it. In New Zealand, we speak proper. Jennifer's cracking me up. Okay, so for this, I think we can go with a little bit of, I need to add. Okay. I'm gonna dilute it. Okay, let's see what kind of flowers it's going to turn into, because should probably practice it, but we're just going to go with it. I kind of did like a, I think I'm going to go a little bit darker, and I think I'm only going to do 4 petals instead of 5. I think I might just do 4 petals. Or maybe we'll do more. Okay, change my mind. We're doing 6 petals. We could do a mixture too. And I'm just going to use the paint that's on here. Like I have these little bits of paint. I'm going to use that for our base. Let's do a little bit of orange. Now we'll do another one in that. Okay, I think I'm going to do a little purple. Some of these are shaped a little wonky. Let's do another one over here. Yes, we'll add leaves at the end. I think I'm going to do the leaves all the way at the end. Right now, we're just kind of like positioning some of the flowers here and there. Trying to. I'm enjoying the quiet. When I tell you how loud it was over there, oh my God. I almost was going to leave. It was that bothersome. My day was okay. I had a bunch of classes that I had to take. Not classes, seminar sessions. I did media training, talked about AI again. So we had a guy. Does any of you guys ever heard of or used something called Chat GPT? Thank you, Jennifer. No? Okay. Let me show you where I am with this so far. Very basic. Just a bunch of little floral starbursts. So now we go back with like a little bit more dark. I don't know how yet. Okay, but you've heard of it, right? So basically, it's like another way. It's almost like an AI. And the guy, it's basically like you almost set up a digital version of yourself with this. You go there and you ask it a question. You start a chat. You basically start a chat with it. And let's say, I don't know, let's just take, for example, I'm going to talk about, I don't know, let me think of a topic, like fundraising, okay? So I go in there and I'm like, hey, I don't know, CK, I'm going to name her CK for Connie's Coolest, right? CK, what do you know about fundraising? And it's almost like a combination of like a Google, and it does the research and it comes back and it gives you the information. The difference is you go back and you say, well, I need a few more details in a bullet point, or I want to do a presentation. It will actually do the work for you. So a lot of business people are using this to respond to emails, especially if they're looking for an email with a lot of information. And what you could do is I could take an email that I sent somebody, or I could take a document, copy and paste to teach it how I write, and it will start to mimic me. I'm going to send you 2 examples of proposals that I made, and I want you to create a proposal for me. And I would send it 2 proposals and it would do that back to you. It was the craziest thing. So not only does it do all this guy has the app on his phone and he calls it up, right? And he named it, what did he call him? What was his name? Digimat? Was his name Matthew? I forget. Let's say his name was Matthew. He called him Digimat, right? So he called on the phone and he's like, hey, Digimat, I'm over here at the conference. And the thing goes back, hey, Matt, how are you? How's the conference going? Is everything going well? And he goes, yes, everything is going well. Some people here have a few questions for you. And he went around and asked random people questions. And he said, okay, Mandy has a question regarding how you butter bread. And he goes, Mandy, that's a wonderful question. Thank you for asking that. Basically, you'll take 2 sides of bread, a knife, put a little bit of dab of butter, like it was responding like it was a person on the other end. It was the craziest thing with your relatives. It was pretty fascinating and scary, a little scary. It sounded just like him. And he was standing right there with us. Like he just pulled the app up on it was crazy. So then the next presenter, she's like, oh, I'm gonna introduce our next presenter, but I went on Chat GPT and I asked them to make it like a sonnet. So it wrote all this guy's bio as a sonnet. Like what? It was crazy. But a lot of kids are using this. A lot of adults are using this for business, for work. But it is scary. So I'm just putting a little bit of it is very scary, but that's the world we're going into, guys. It's going to happen. There's no not happening. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. So we need to educate ourselves. Cuz we're going to get lost in the muddle. That's my concern. Just want a little bit of brown, not too much. Exactly, right? People used to think that was crazy. Okay, we're gonna let that dry so that I can do the centers. So he says that we're in phase 3. We're in phase 3, and there's going to be phase 4. They expect to come out in 2030. So I thought that was kind of interesting. All right, while this dries, we're going to do a little bit of leaves. Yeah. I'm just going to do random leaves. It's getting there. Wasn't that old? Isn't that movie old? Yeah, I remember seeing that. Thanks, guys. It's coming along. Now I want to do a little bit of dark, like maybe this brown. Is that brown? Thank you, Ava. I'm just going to kind of mix a little bit of the purple and the blue, give it a little bit more coloring. Need a little bit more of the red. Over here. Puzzle. Puzzle's done. Damn it. I must have paint all over my arm. I don't know. I don't know, I kind of feel like it's okay. What do you guys think? I mean, the flowers aren't perfect, but I like that little abstract. Thank you, Sharon. Aw, thank you, Adam. Adam, you've done so much already. I still got to ship all your stuff to you, by the way. So, you guys could do this. Right? That wasn't that hard. It wasn't that hard. All your stuff. I know. Yeah, you've done so much. My God, please, Adam. I need to go grab a tissue. Oh, this is a tissue. I have the other one at home for you, the bird. I haven't sent that out. I didn't make a book. No, not yet. Not yet. But it's a good start. That's kind of fun. All right, shall we tackle the other ones? All right, so today we got silliness and a little floral. All right, I feel like I want to attack this hot mess. I want to make something out of it. Remember, this is just a practice. It's not a big deal. And I kind of feel like, oh, I do want to try something. I saw somebody make a tree with a knife, and they also made a tree with a credit card. A Christmas tree is something for the fall. Okay, well, let me work on this first, and then I don't know about a Christmas tree. I haven't, that's because I'm struggling with the trees. But I guess this is a good spot to try a tree. I'm not going to do the knife yet. Let's just go in for it, shall we? Oh, this was just like, I was just messing around with colors, and I'm like, what can we turn this into? And I wasn't sure, but we'll figure it out. And if not, it's just a practice thing. So it's not like it's, oh my goodness, what did we do? I ruined the picture. It's just, it is what it is. It does look like a little bit of a forest, right? Which is kind of like the idea that I was going for. So I'm going to turn this into a tree, I think, on the side here. Kind of making it into a little bit of a tree. Throw some fall colors in there. I don't know, I'm just kind of going where I feel like it going. Kind of looking like a tree now, like a fallish tree. Hi, Angela. It's nice to see you as well. Couple of birds. Just throw a couple of birds out there. I don't know. And then maybe we'll do like a little gonna see what happens here. I guess everything's kind of salvageable, right? Taking a little bit more shape. I think I'm good. I don't think I'm gonna do much to it. I turned that into a landscape. Looks like a little bit of a landscape, right? A little bit of water, a little bit of grass, and we got our big tree up the side. That's not bad for salvaging a blob of paper that we put that we did last night. It's abstract, right? It's all like, what does it look like to you, kind of a thing. So yeah, look at that. After all, I kind of like it, right? You like it a lot? Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna try and I feel like the I have to smooth out the branches a little bit. They're a little bit too prominent. You like it? I feel like it needs a little bit of black. Where's black? I thought I had a black here. Is this black? I think this is black. I don't want too much water. Okay. Add a few red apples. We could try and do that. How about them apples? All right, we kind of salvaged this one. I mean, it was just scrap paper, but it makes me feel better that we took a blob and created something out of it, because it was a blob. Oh my God, it was a blob. But hey, I guess you can make something out of nothing if you just let it go. Let it go. Do we tackle this one? Thanks, Kathy. So, I had a couple of things. I know, right? Sandy's like, yes, let's do it. Well, birds are always the last thing because you don't want to go over them and then screw them up. So the birds are the last thing. But I almost feel like I want to do like a circle, like either a moon or a sun or something like that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't want to ruin. I like the pink and the yellow. I really like the way that looks. Maybe I could do something small. Ooh, a hot air balloon. That would be ambitious. Safari sunset. I don't know. I feel like I really want to. I don't want to screw this one up. Originally, I wanted to do palm trees, like coming from here and coming from here. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like a big leaf, but I can do it. I don't know, Kathy. You guys have a little bit more faith in me than I do. And if I ruin this, I'm going to be upset with myself. I mean, I could probably duplicate it. It's not like the end of the world, but yeah. Yeah, I'm making it simple. Keywords. Heather, you found me. Welcome. I feel good, Sandy. I feel good. We got good news today. My PET scan was clear, so I'm feeling good. And just a palm tree on one side. That might be safer, just doing one side than two sides. You know. I agree. Okay, so what if we did like coming from the side, brown for the palm tree branch, and then do a couple of leaves, like the you know. Yay! I know, I'm so happy about that. Let me think about this. Okay. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Infamous words. Let me get some brown going over here. A cactus. I think it's too blue for a cactus. I think it's too blue. I'm getting the water out of here. Yeah, I'm going to do a palm tree. Here we go. Okay, so far so good. I made a straight line. Gotta let that dry so we could put some lines in it in black. I'm gonna start with the center one. Don't like the way that, I don't know, Sharon. I've never seen one with pink flowers. feel like it needed one more leaf going straight up. Yes, coconut in the middle and a coconut on the ground. I don't know why my nose is so runny today. Put a couple of coconuts on top. Put the lime in the coconut and stir it all up. Aw, thanks, Kath. Raise the roof. Oh my God, look at this crazy hair. This is what happens when you get caught in the rain. Okay. That's kind of like what I imagined. Kind of like that. Maybe we could do like a little sun or something here. Aw, thank you, Heather. I'm learning. My goodness. Hope I'm not coming down with anything. I don't think so. I do need to, oh, I know. That's dry. We'll go in with our black marker. Oh, maybe I should do the white marker. Well, maybe we could do both. To do the lines. Well, we're just starting it basically, but hopefully I want to get it done this week. This week into the weekend and stuff, but we'll, you know, we're going to have to see about that. I just added a little bit of white. You can do it. That's some quality H2O right there. That's fun. Oh, thanks, Lori. Yeah. Now, my idea was to do both sides, but I think the one side is good. I do feel like this side needs a little something. Like the sun needs to be there or something, right? Wonder. You and your birds. What if we did like a circle? Or what if we did a corner? like up on top. I don't know. I'm worried about ruining it again. Because we're talking about using yellow and orange to do the sun. And is it going to show? It should show. A kite. Yeah, not with watercolors. That's going to bleed all over the place. I'm still thinking like the sky needs a sun. So I think we're going to go with the sun. I just need to figure out how to do it. Do I have a pencil that I could give myself a reference? Hold on. I have markers, but I don't want to use a marker. Let me see if I have a pencil. I don't think I have a pencil with me. Do I? No, that's not a pencil. That's not a pencil either. No, that's a pen. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll start. Yeah. Well, I want to start with the yellow to give me the shape, and then we could go darker. Like, because of the colors, maybe it'd be like a setting sun. Maybe. So I figured, because if I screw it up with the yellow, hopefully I can still fix it. Hopefully. Actually, you know what I have? I have gold, metallic gold. Let me do this. Let me do the circle in yellow, and if it looks good, we'll let it dry, and then we'll go back and do gold. I have gold, and I have like a ruby and an amber. Those are really pretty colors. Let me show you. See, this is gold and the ruby and the amber. And I think that'll look really nice for like an evening sun, you know? Yay. All right. And I'm going to cheat. Make it a small sun. I'm going to use the inside. Aha. Washi tape came in handy. Okay, so now I want to do the gold. Oh, what? To use with the inside of a washi tape? I'm gonna dry this because I want to put the gold on top, and I want it yeah, I always use whatever I have on hand. I don't go crazy. I make it work. You know? That was very, very impromptu, but that's what I do. I think outside of the box. I usually think outside of the box. And I figure out a way to get the job done. Okay, that's it. It actually has some sheen to it. I don't know if you could tell, but it's got some nice sheen to it already. Now I'm gonna go in with it's called amber. So I did the gold. Now we're gonna go in and go with a little bit of amber. See how that? Amber is like a little bit darker than the gold. I want to take out all the excess water. There. Okay, just softened it up a little bit. Pretty cool, right? Now we can add a bird. That's it, just two little birds. There's two. I think it's good. Three little birds sat on my window. It's almost like a moon instead of a, right? Now I'm happy with it. The palm tree came out better than I expected. Let me, now that the coconuts, just wanted to give the coconuts a little bit of definition. The Bob Marley song with the three birds. Not coming to me. Okay, so let's recap. We started with our jellyfish, first time. We'll get better. We made this beautiful mason jar and flowers. Very abstract. We salvaged the big blob that I did last night. So that makes me feel good when you salvage a blob. And then we finished up our, yeah, I do like the colors on this one. So this one I definitely will put up. I'm gonna put it on a nice background, cut the thing here on the bottom, zhuzh it, and then put it on a nice thick aw, thanks, Adam. The one prior, you like this one, Kim? I can't sell this. It's a piece of scrap paper. We were just practicing and I did a hot mess. You love my blob? Kim, you can have my blob. Oh, Heather, Kim beat you to it. Well, if you girls want to battle it out. Oh, I don't know about that, Gina. That's really sweet. You guys are really sweet. You know, I'm fundraising, so I'm not proud. I'll take money. I don't take the money. You make the donation. This one I feel needs a little something too. Let's finish this one up and then we'll call it a night. I feel I like it, but it needs something. Kim, the train ride was good. Tomorrow I get to ride the train back. Come on, ride the train and ride it. Toot, toot. No. Adam, you know where you could stick the bird. Okay, so let me think about this. I'm envisioning, this to me belongs on, Adam, on like in a kitchen, on a kitchen table or something like that. So I'm thinking like maybe we could use some brown to do like a table down here, which would be fine. I don't know. Let's think about this. What can we do? A few stalks of wheat. Oh, that's a good idea because that'll fill up the top. Well, I mean, we can add more stuff to it. I never made stalks of wheat, but hell, we're being so brave today. Why the hell not? We'll do what I said before. We're going to start with the yellow because then if I screw it up, we could fix it. I thought about making it look like a kitchen, like a kitchen window, but I think that's going to be quite challenging. So I kind of like the idea of making the stalks and then a table, and we'll see what happens from there. I'm going to do yellow again just to kind of get the stalks where I think I would like them to be. And then we'll go back with the beige. I think 4. I think those will work. Double dog, dear me. Okay, so the stalks are usually like a brown. We're gonna go with a light brown. And I feel like I want the brush to be as dry. I don't know. Almost like cat's tail. I'm not sure if this looks like wheat, but we're going with it. I'll go back and throw a little, maybe a little orange. You love it? Okay. Now I'm gonna do thanks, guys. You certainly do encourage me. Aw, thanks, guys. So I did a teensy weensy bit of orange in the center. What else could we add? Well, we could put it up for auction if you guys really want this. Leah could do that for me. I just feel like I need to do a little bit more on here, and maybe I'll do it with the white marker once it dries. A butterfly. I still feel like it needs a little bit more. You know what? What if we did like almost like a eucalyptus on the top? I wonder if I could do eucalyptuses because they're round. The petals are round. I'm thinking a darker green is what it needs. Like a darker green, right? Which will help fill it up. Okay, let's see. Now I gotta think of Connie original. I don't think I did them right. I think in my mind, the leaves are on little stems, but I'm not sure. I have the TV on. It's a little fuller. Hi, Charlotte. Welcome. Do we have a bot? Why? Do you think we have a bot? Did somebody say something? What? You should add a green butterfly. Oh, I missed that. Who repeated what 4 times? Oh, Charlotte repeated 4 times? Let me see. Maybe she was trying to get my, let me see. We'll find out. Charlotte, are you still here? Because if it's a bot, it won't be able to answer me. Oh, you answered her. Okay. Then we're good. So I'm feeling I mean, Same results? We'll let it go. So it's looking pretty full. Now, it feels a little bit better. I'm going to do a table, right? We'll try and get like a little table thing going here. But I still feel like it needs something. Let me soften these up a little bit with some water. And we are going to go, I'm just going to use a little bit of brown that's on here to kind of draw a bit of a table. Or something. It needs to be on something. Right now it looks like it's in the middle of air. It can't be in the middle of air. Yeah, that looks like a table. A little bit more. More round leaves. So I have to make the leaves bigger. So I kind of just did that. So it looks like it's on a table. So you're thinking I need to make those green leaves a little bit bigger. The circles. Okay. I think you're right. I think that's what was wrong. Always start small and work your way up. Yeah, it's looking much better. Thank you. I love this collaboration with you guys. Well, because I'm on the phone, I wasn't able to look it up. Because normally I would look, I like to do my research. Because then I have a visual. Oh, that looks so much better. I'm basically just taking and getting rid of the little stem. and making it more squiggly, like a big blobby, big blobby. Better? I like it. Now a butterfly. Where am I? Okay, maybe I could do a butterfly up in the corner. Mm-hmm. Down lower? I feel like up here would be a cute spot for a butterfly. I feel like if we put it down here, it's weird because you're not going to have a butterfly on the table, right? Like it landed. Well, we could do two. I don't know if I could do one how it landed. Yeah, it's a side pose. That's what I did on the top too. Wing. I don't know, guys. I feel like the flowers need like more definition. And I'm tempted to go in with the black marker or the white marker. But I feel like these all need a little bit more definition. I know. Well, it's worse for me because I'm not a watercolorist. You know, I'm just starting this venture. Like, I feel like the leaves need a little bit more definition too. So I'm gonna try to do that with this one. I could do anything. Well, I don't know. You guys have a lot of faith in me. I feel like this is where, like, it needs like a little definition like that. Like, I got Jesus on my side. Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hand. 'Cause I can't do this on my own. I'm letting go. Well, you could bite me. Okay, let's see if we could do this. Somebody's got something going loud, like I hear it. Do you guys hear that? Yeah, exactly, like a buzzing. Like a humming. I don't know what the hell it is. No, I totally hear it. Totally hear it. Oh, that was this color here. Sounds like almost like music. All right, I gotta do the centers a little bit better. It's too much water. Okay. I feel like I kind of went around them one more time, made them a little bit darker. Oh, maybe a podcast that they're listening to. That's a good idea. You don't hear anything? Thanks, Dawn. It's a little more quiet now. No, my AC's not on. It's quiet. It's the room next door. I used a little bit of white to put a little definition on the flowers. And also on the brown, I used a little bit of the white. So it kind of, yeah, maybe it is theirs. That's what I'm thinking. So that looks good. I feel better about it. I think it looks much better. Definitely getting better at it. I think this is something that you really have to like, you have to do it often, you know? Like I only do this when I've been traveling because at home I'm so busy with everything else. But I'm hoping to maybe dedicate a day a week where we could just do watercolors and practice, you know? It needs glitter. I don't disagree with that. Yeah. Because I do have my glitter, which is a very light glitter. It's not like a crazy glitter, you know? Maybe I'll do the purple. Let's see. Because this set does have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 the metallics. So once it dries, it'll just give it a little bit of sheen. We have pink. So only when the light catches it on a certain angle will you see the glitter or the metallic. It's not glitter, it's the metallic. We're gonna go with I'm gonna go with copper. I feel like these almost look like little violets. Oh, looks cute. I'm gonna try and catch the light. Is it, oh, see it catching? Oh, this paper is, oh, look at that. 300 GSM. That's the one I like the 300 because I've tried the other ones and I do prefer the 300. You're welcome. I gotta like squeeze this. I thrifted this. this whole pad for $2.50 a while back. I'm gonna have to put my own little thing on it. Oh, good night, Sharon. Yeah, mine too. I'm starting to get a little murp murp on my eyes. So I'm kind of happy with it. I think it's good. Should we call this one officially done? No, April, not yet. Tomorrow. Absolutely, Heather. So it's funny you say that because I'm going to get acrylics. I actually reached out to Grabby to see if they wanted me to test out their acrylics. We'll see what they say. Because I don't have acrylic markers. A green butterfly, Heather? We could try. We could do a green butterfly. We'll do one over here. Why not? Let's do it. Oh, what the hell. We're going to throw caution to the wind. Oh, is it? Okay, Mama. Oh, that's really sweet. Tell hubby I said thank you so much. And you don't pay me. Tell hubby that you will make a donation directly to the American Cancer Society. There's a link in my link tree. Because I raise money for that. That's what I sell all these for. And you just make the donation directly to them. The only thing you pay me for is the shipping, which will go in an envelope. So that's it. But the donation goes directly to the American Cancer Society. I don't play around. Any particular shade of green? I've got a lot of greens. Yes, not a problem. Is it more of a forest green, a jade? I have turquoise, I have mint, I have moss, I have jungle. What kind of green would you prefer? Jade is really pretty. It's a dark, let me show it to you. It's the one in the middle here. This green is really bright. Oh, your favorite color is purple. But he wants a green butterfly, right? So we'll go with the green butterfly then. Wait, what? Wait, you want a purple? I'm confused. Before I haven't done anything yet. I'll wait for you, honey. I don't understand what you wrote. I'm no my dad's son. Did we miss a statement? Oh, I understand. Okay, Heather, I'm sorry for your loss, sweetheart. His favorite color was green? Yes, Heather Smith. It's Heather Smith that I'm talking to, Lynn. You're dead, not dad. Understand. You lost your son. How old was your son? I'm sorry to hear that. It's terrible losing a child. In his 20s. Oh, that's still hard. Health or accident? Not that it really matters. I can't imagine your loss, and I'm very sorry for that. So his favorite color was green. Okay. We're going to do this. Oh my goodness. Okay, honey. We'll let that be. That's okay. It's none of our business anyway. I'm just being a nosy body. You call him Ricky? Well, Ricky, Hope you're listening to us. Your mom and dad miss you. And this little butterflies. Not my best work, but he's green. Okay. I'm getting better, Heather. And I signed it. No, Lynn, this was completely with all watercolors. Well, I guess I did draw it with the watercolors. If you missed it, you guys can watch this. You like my jar? Thank you, Rosie. I like my jar too. Thank you, Heather. Make sure you send me, go into my link tree, Heather. I know you're learning how to do this. In my link tree, there's a form that says contact information. So go in there and fill out, it's like a little form. It asks you your name, your address, your TikTok name. So I have a way to communicate with you in case something happens with TikTok. So go on my form and fill that out so I have your information. But yeah, so let's recap. This was the first thing we did. We did some fun jellyfish today. Whee! Either or works. And then we did, this was the next one that we did. Our jar with our beautiful flowers. And then we salvaged the blob that I made last night. So I made that with that big blob because I was painting. I put color on here because this was like literally just messing around and I hated it. And that's when we stopped and we just chit-chatted. But we did this. Thank you, Adam. And then we finished this one. That one came out pretty good. We did the background last night. So today we did the tree and we put the moon, or I guess the sun there. Pretty nice comeback, right, Lynn? That was a good recovery from last night. Yeah, I was struggling last night. I was like, this is just not working out. You know what? It's okay to have a day where it's just not working. It's just, no matter what I was doing, it was making me angry because nothing was working, and then I had to step away. And it's okay to do that. Freaking Adam. That's right. And then you have to like walk away, regroup, give yourself a day to just, and then come back. He did know you would be here. Look at that. See? Yeah, he's with you. 100%. I believe that. Heather, I unfortunately lost 5 pregnancies. I have 2 daughters, but I did lose 5 pregnancies. Which, not that it's easy, but I think what you went through is harder. I didn't get to know my children. You knew your child, and I can't even imagine. So, yes, bedtime talk now. Oh, God. Let me clean up. Because, well, I'm doing a late, I got a late checkout, a 12 o'clock checkout tomorrow. So I have plenty of time to come back here and clean everything up. You lost 1 pregnancy and then him. So we have a lot in common. I lost 3 pregnancies. One which was very one was a little bit more difficult because I actually was pregnant and the baby was terminal, had a terminal condition. So we had to terminate, and that was really hard for me. Then I had my daughter Leah, and then I lost two more after Leah, and then I had my daughter Bella. Oh, you were blessed with three. Well, hold on to them, right? Tomorrow is, what is tomorrow? I'm trying to think of what tomorrow, they told us what I go to the conference. I'm not giving the conference. I'm not training anybody. I attend the conferences. And I think tomorrow is more like regulatory overview of what's going on in DC. Wow. Yvonne, what do you mean get something? Maybe coming up with something? Oh, you mean maybe I'm coming down with something because of my nose? Yeah, I don't know. It could be allergies. Speaking of, let me take my pills. That'll help. It could just be like changing of the weather and all that, you know? These are my nighttime pills. Today's Tuesday. I have nighttime and daytime pills. Yeah, my nose was like a little, I think it's allergies, to be honest with you. I don't think I'm coming down because I feel fine, but I definitely feel something up here, so I think it's just my allergies. It was the cake. It wasn't the cake. Well, you had your son, Rosie. I don't understand what you wrote, Rosie. Getting pregnant again, but 2 months later, you were pregnant with your second son? Oh, wait. I had a tubal pregnancy. Almost died, but didn't. Then they told me I would have. Oh, yeah, that's true. If you have a tubal pregnancy, sometimes it's hard. Well, no, she said it was 2 months later. But because when you have a tubal pregnancy, you have two tubes. And when you menstruate, Adam, just hang on. It's you alternate every month. So 1 month at your left side, 1 month at your right side. So if you have a tubal pregnancy, then one side would be blown out. So your chances decrease, but I don't think they're 100% because you still have the other side. See, the only reason I know this is because I have what's called a unicornuate uterus, which means I only have a half a uterus. So I have both fallopian tubes, but when the one side releases the egg, it doesn't make it into my uterus to get fertilized. That's why my chances of getting pregnant was was cut in half. It was only every other month that I could potentially get pregnant. So that's why we had so many difficulties getting pregnant naturally. Yeah. So, because we thought I had a tubal pregnancy once too, but it wasn't. And then we only discovered this because I had what's called a hysterosalpingogram, which is they inject a dye that what they do is it blows out your fallopian tubes. So it kind of like, almost like Roto-Rooter, Drano through your tubes. And that's how they discovered that it wasn't going up the one side. So there was, if the dye couldn't go up, there's nothing that's coming down. And that's how we discovered my deformity, I guess. I don't know. Adam, let's hope. 2 weeks. So they caught it in time. Man, we talk about all kinds of stuff in my lives, don't we? But hey, you know what? There might be somebody listening who, this information could be useful. Let me see, this is drying. Oh yeah. Do you see the sheen of the moon? I think it's more of a moon now. See how it It picks up the light because that has the glitter. Let me see how the flowers. See if the flowers. Oh, there it goes. See? It's picking up the light. Yeah. Connie's our therapist. Yeah, that looks pretty in the light. All right. Good work. We redeemed ourselves from last night. All right, I'm gonna make sure that these are nice and clean. We didn't use this one. We didn't use this one. Just gonna clean my brushes. I agree, Rosie. I agree. This is a safe space. Everyone is welcome to bring up any topic. You never know who has experience or who could offer some insight. I unfortunately do have a lot of experience in a lot of different things. A lot of different things. I know, right? All our new watchers. How about a silent watcher? Why don't you silent watchers out there? Why don't one of you say hello to us? We have our regular crew here, but it would be nice to hear a silent watcher. I agree, Rosie. Oh, okay. I missed that. Hold on. Heather, what's your husband's name? Hi, Shetty. Here it is. And here's Ricky's butterfly. Hi, Sally. Sally, are you my silent watcher? Shetty, I redeemed myself from last night. Did you watch last night? I don't remember. You are indeed. Well, I thank you for saying hello to us. Oh, he's Roy. Oh, Roy. Well, now you gave me the chills, and I'm happy to have done this for you. Absolutely. And I appreciate, and so you know the money's going to the Cancer Society, so it's not for me. That's a wonderful thing. You were being a silent watcher, but I coaxed you, come out and say hello. Well, thank you for watching us. It's always nice to, I don't get to see like everyone who's on because you guys all come on at the same time. So sometimes I miss all your names and then I don't get to say hello. And I don't have my magic mirror here. But Heather, when we're home, I use my magic mirror like Romper Room. So I'm going to have to remember to say hi to you and Roy. Adam was a silent watcher for about 30 seconds. Actually, Adam was being a smart ass when he first started watching. I'm going to go wash this in the bathroom. Aw, that's so sweet. Connie needed you. Well, let's just say it's mutually beneficial. Your favorite episode. I'm going to let these dry, and then they're going to go in their little holder. Well, you know what? We talk about what happens to come up during our conversations here, and sometimes it's all about crafting. Sometimes it's about life. Sometimes it's about... Oh, there's no such thing as being a real dad. A real dad is somebody who loves you. It doesn't matter if there's blood. So he is his real dad. And the fact that he feels this way just is proof. No step. That's correct. That's correct. There's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in crafting. Oh, yes, there is. Oh, because sometimes you could get so frustrated that you just, oh, with some, I know some, it doesn't happen often where I get like really frustrated. Like last night, you guys saw me get frustrated, but that's when you walk away. You have to do it, just like with anything in life. Sometimes you just have to walk away. Not what Ricky's dad did. That's not the way to handle things. But you need to just regroup and then come back with a new perspective. Desiree, aloha. I see you. Ah, the craft. Yes. And it's this is something that you'll find your little area. I like to experiment and try different things, which is probably not a good thing because that means I have way too much supplies and I dabble in this and I dabble in that. And you'll see, I'm finishing up my journals. I have 2 journals that we're working on now. And then when I'm done with the journals, I'm going to be working on my watches because I take old watches, broken watches, I take them apart and then I make these beautiful jewelry. They could be a dangle for your purse, for a book. They could be a bookmark. They could be used in many different ways. So I'm excited to do that because I have a whole box filled with watches that have been waiting since last summer for me to work on them. We do, Heather. We do. And sometimes I have to be like, okay, stop. Let's not get crazy. Oh, good night, Donna. Thank you, honey. I'll see you tomorrow. She watches the watchers. I love my watchers. I just sometimes need to know who they are because then they're my silent watchers. And that's okay too. You know, some people aren't comfortable talking to strangers and they just like to watch and listen and chuckle, have their little laugh, and that's fine. There absolutely is nothing wrong with that. No, you're definitely no stranger. That is faux show. Good night, Miss Desiree. Thank you for hanging with us. Mahalo. Exactly. I don't know, Carol, because when I work with the watches, it's so small and detailed, the work. I'm literally like this the whole time. And I think you guys would have a hard time watching me because I'm literally on top of the watch. And generally, what I do is I would take like a Saturday and just spend the entire day working on different watches. But we'll see. I still have other stuff to do. I have other books. I have projects. Well, I say I have 2 books because I have the pastor's book and I have Brianna's fairy book. Then I have to finish April's book because April's about to go on her cruise. And her book is already started. The signature is made. I just need to decorate it. So I kind of have to get that done too. And I also have to do my Cancer Society book. So yeah, there's a lot on my plate to get done in the next 4 weeks, for sure. A lot. So the weekends are busy. They're starting to get busy with birthdays and stuff like that. All day and all night. Okay, we'll do a day with the watches. We could try it. Thanks, Rosie. Rosie, let me know when you get your envelope. I want to know if you like the card. It's so freaking cute. I should have taken a picture to show everybody, but I figured I'll let you get it and then you could post it. So then that way it'll be a surprise to you. Nobody saw the card. Oh, are you? How come? Yeah, don't forget. I already Larry should have mailed it out on yesterday, on Monday. I think he went to the post office yesterday. He didn't say anything to me, but usually he's good with that. You're welcome. See you tomorrow, Carol. And Tom. Night, Rosie. All right, we're gonna move over to bed then. Okay, Adam. Thank you. Am I square with you? Do I owe you anything? I forget. I think we're square. Good night, Yvonne, honey. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to move over to bed. It's for my mom and Susan. Oh, okay. It's not the other stuff. Okay, got you. Okay, well, Heather, you don't have to show your face, first of all. Not everybody does. There's a lot of people that do lives where all you see is their hands and their work because that's what they're comfortable doing, and that's okay. So don't be scared about that. As far as the money, if people don't see what you do, yeah, you're definitely not going to sell anything, and no one's going to give you any money. So the only way is to get it out there, right? Now, you don't have to do lives to get it out there. You just have to post. Like, I'm terrible at posting. I need to get better at posting, as a matter of fact. I'm going to take you guys with me because I'm going to be going over to bed. Turn off the light. Shall we? Look at you guys going to bed with me 2 nights in a row. What? Hold on. See, when I hold the phone, then I can't read anything because it's too close to me. Oh, it's pretty charged. I don't have to charge it right now. And I need my remote. Oh, let's get this bed ready, shall we? A business page up somewhere. Okay, so you have to advertise. And I would suggest, first of all, have you ever done Etsy? Oh my God, this hair tomorrow is going to be a disaster to work on. But, so let me keep my glasses on. And let me put you guys down. Let me put you there, like we did last night. So Etsy is where I started. And it worked pretty well. You know, it got me out there because they get a lot of traffic. And Etsy is made for people like us, you know, who do stuff by hand, art and whatever by hand. So that's what it's made for. So I would always recommend. Does Larry get jealous when I'm sleeping around? I don't think so. I don't know. We'll ask him tomorrow. What was I saying? So yeah, for Etsy works well, but they do take like 10, 11% of all the money. And that's where it gets to be like a pain in the ass. So I just started my own website a couple of months ago, and now it's just a matter of getting it out there and people knowing, because at least that way my what they take, because I use GoDaddy, is a little bit less of a percentage. So, but Etsy worked really well for me for the last year. So maybe you should try that first and see if you get any hits or you get any people. Oh, look, I do have a little bit of squirrel. See if you get some traction, you know. It's worth a shot. I don't think they don't charge to join Etsy. It's like I said, there's like a charge for every time you do a post on something and then every time you sell something. But you like GoDaddy? Yeah, not the same GoDaddy. I'm pretty sure of that. Haha. I thought I was getting my hair done Saturday. It's next week. It's the 5th. It's totally worth a shot. Yeah. But then you also do like a post on TikTok so it'll get out there. Like I recently just did a post, hey, this is what's on my website in case you haven't seen it for a while. And then that's how you kind of get it out there. Yeah. Because there's so many different styles of work that people do, and there's somebody for every style for sure. Anybody, any of my silent watchers have any questions that you've always wanted to ask and you never? Here's the opportunity. I'm just sitting here chit chatting with you. And if not, it's okay. You guys can leave too and go night night. I don't mind. Me too, Heather. You won't judge me. Yes, you will, Adam. So I have to work on my calendar for October. That's what I'm going to do this week so I could post it. And we're going to start the cooking. So I did tell Lori and G that I would make that leeks with pancetta and pasta dish. So we're going to try that first. You were talking about the silent watchers. So Heather, once a month, we start a live earlier on a Sunday and we cook together. Last year we did soups. We called it Soupy Sunday. So once a month, usually the first Sunday of the month, I would make a big pot of soup. We did soup. We made fresh mozzarella one time. Everybody made cheese. So that was fun. What else did we do? I think it was all soups, and then the one day we did the cheese. So now we're gonna do a little bit more because I cook Portuguese and Italian and whatnot. So everyone's always like, "Oh, how do you make that?" So we're like, "Okay, once a month we'll make a meal together." And I post the ingredients, the recipe of the ingredients, and then everybody gets the ingredients. And then on Sunday we go live and we cook together all in real time. If Heather hasn't figured it out, I'm hilarious. Adam is the funniest person he knows. Oh, you like cheese? Excellent. We made fresh mozzarella, and it was not difficult to make. Everyone just had to get the ingredients, and we made it together, and it was so good. Everyone was like, "Oh my God, I never would have thought of trying this," because you watch things, but you get nervous. But if you're doing it real time with me during a live, then there's nothing to be scared of. So that was fun. Yeah, he does keep it fun. Cheese don't like us. Well, what are you gonna do? That's right, Heather. That's right. Hey, you got to do what you got to do to get that down, right? I love cheese. I had fresh mozzarella today. During lunch was dinner was good, but lunch was He knows you love it. Oh, yes, Caroline. We're going to be doing. I'm sure we'll still do a soup here and there, but I did promise Gabrielle. Her name is Gabrielle, not Gianna. I keep wanting to call her Gianna, and her name is Gabrielle, and I know that, but I keep saying Gianna because my best friend that I lost to COVID 3 years ago, her daughter is Gianna, and we called her G. So when I talk about Lori's daughter G, the two just meld in my. I've not made homemade butter yet, but so anyhow, Caroline, I'm gonna make it's leeks with pancetta and pasta. It's a really good dish. It's really easy and simple, and it's a great meal. You could do it as a meal, or you could do it as a side. I usually do it as a meal because the pasta kind of fills me up. So haven't tried the butter. Well, the funny thing is when you make the mozzarella, It's very close to making butter. You got to be careful because of the curds, you know, and the whey when you separate them. Ah, excellent, Caroline. So yeah, so that'll be the first one that we do, and I'll post the ingredients as usual. Oh, I'm sure, Heather. I actually get my butter, except for cooking, I use regular, like hotel butter. But the butter that we use for spreading is Portuguese butter. My mother gets it at the Portuguese grocery store where she lives in Newark. And I get like 4 or 5 little tubs of it because it tastes so good. And and I keep it on the counter. We don't put it in the refrigerator. So that's my butter. It's really good. Desiree's back. Desiree, you were supposed to go to bed. So, thanks, Des. I don't know. Deb was down here in Virginia at the cousins. I know my other sister-in-law, her sister Melissa, left last night to go home, but I don't know when Debbie went home. She actually never told me she was coming to the christening, so I didn't know she was coming here. But yeah, I didn't message her, so we'll see her tomorrow. Heavy whipping cream and a mason jar. Yeah, girl, that's not me. I cannot do that. I don't have the arm strength. Well, because my breast cancer, they took 17 lymph nodes out of my right arm, and I am right dominant. So I'm actually a little bit weaker in this arm. So I tend to like not do too much with the arm. So with that said, it is midnight. Oh, that's okay, Heather. Oh, you'll learn a lot about me and my wonderful health history. Um, you could actually learn a lot about me just by going through all my TikToks because I'm an open book and I actually talk too much and I share too much. I overshare all the time, so everybody knows everything. I am an open book, 100%. Yeah, yeah. I got to get some sleep. Got to get up in the morning, get everything packed up, do my makeup. Yes, she talks a lot. Well, that's what I'm supposed to do on my lives. I'm supposed to talk. Well, there you go. I'm the same way. You ask me something and then I'm very truthful and honest. And sometimes I'll say stuff that people may not like, but it's just the way I feel, you know? We need to meet. What state are you in, Heather? I forget. I know I think you told me the other day, but I forget. What state are you in? Oh, look at that vein. That's a juicy one. North Carolina. Oh my God, I was stuck there last year. I went to South Carolina on a business trip, and there was bad storms up here, up in the east, in the northeast, and we couldn't, like, they kept canceling our flights, and we drove to North Carolina to the airport, and by the time we got there, they canceled our flight. Oh my God, well, it was right by the airport. All I know is it was right by the airport. I don't remember the name of the town, and we stayed at this nice hotel that was famous for their steaks. Charlotte, was it Charlotte? I don't remember. I have a terrible memory. We need a Connie meet and greet. Oh, Adam, nobody's gonna go. There'll be like 10 people at the meet and greet. Seriously. Yeah, then that's probably so. It wasn't. I don't think it was Charlotte. What's the town around Charlotte? Oh my gosh, why can't I think of the name of the hotel that we stayed at? I'll have to get back to you. I got to go back and scroll on my text messages. Greenville. That sounds familiar. Oh, Caroline, you got someplace to stay. I think Greenville sounds right, Deborah. And the hotel, all I remember was the hotel was it was on a main street, and it was a very hopping bar and restaurant. Definitely. And they were wax hot. Oh, I never heard of that. Deborah, are you one of my silent watchers? I don't remember seeing your name. "30 minutes from Charlotte." Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, okay. I've driven past there. When we went to Myrtle Beach, we have friends that live right where the border is too. I don't remember the name of the town. I'm terrible with the name of the towns. You're Asheville is not too far from Charlotte. Okay. Very nice. Meisenheimer. That's a good German name. You're originally from Ohio. Been there too. Well, my friends, I am getting tired, sleepy. My eyes are starting to burn. So it's time. So I'm gonna get some sleep. And thank you so much for hanging with me and inspiring me and encouraging me. Oh, you're welcome. I never heard of Meisenheimer. I definitely did not. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 7:30, be regular time. I'll be home because I should be home by like 4 or 5 o'clock. So thank you, and we'll do the details tomorrow about all the watercolors, who won what. I'll go over everything and jot everything down. So you guys have a great night. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Kiss, kiss. Big hug from me to you, as usual. And I'll see you tomorrow night. So have a great day tomorrow. Bye, guys.